All right. So now we're going to look at the 11.1 homework. And I'm not going to go through every single problem. There's a few problems that are designed to kind of make you read through the text. And so I'll skip through some of those. Number 4 and 5 look like the example that I did for the notes in the previous video. And so the first one I want to do for you is actually number 8. I've kind of marked off the ones that I want to look at. So in number 8, it's a similar question, but what I want to kind of mention is a small mistake that I've noticed in this class. So we're going to list this out. I'm going to work it out. We're going to do the blanks like we did in the problems in the homework. I'm sorry, in the class, the lecture part. And I'm actually going to purposely get this one wrong to begin with. Okay, so if you can figure this one out, go ahead and do it. But we can use our blanks, right? So this is number 8. I'll do my blanks. We have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will have 4 blanks. And each of these will be the title of our blank. So main course, vegetable, beverage, and dessert. So what I'm going to do is write down the amount of options we have for each choice. So for our main dish, we could have ham, chicken, fish. So I'll put 3. For my vegetables, I have 3 options: broccoli, carrots, potatoes. For my beverages, I have 3. Okay, so let's say that, again, I'm gonna purposely get this one wrong. So then I look at this, 1, 2, 3, and you may have already noticed the mistake that I've made. So if I do that, I will type that in. I get 81. That's wrong. So the mistake here is the one that is common, and that is, and you will see this. There's actually another example where you may have multiple, one thing that is made up of multiple words here and here. But in our example, the mistake that I made was right there. I counted ice and cream as 2 different desserts, but it's just one dessert. So let me fix that. That's a 2. All right, so that's 27 times 2. I believe that is 54. Although this is an easy calculation. 3 times 3 times 3 times 2. There will be some times we need the calculator. So if you don't have the TI-30X, you should get your hands on it. You can get them pretty cheaply at Walmart. All right, so that is 54. Okay. Now, once you've made that mistake once, you'll probably never make that one again. All right, so now we'll continue. The next one I wanted to look at is number 9. So I'm going to leave myself some space. I'm going to move this out of the way. A person can order a new car with a choice of 8 possible colors, with or without air conditioning. Yeah. So with or without air conditioning, with or without automatic transmission, with or without power windows, and with or without a CD player. So the question is, in how many ways can a new car be chosen based on that? Let me get some clean paper here. 9. All right, so this again is a blank problem. And each of these options will be one of our blanks. So we got colors. Colors, that's a blank. With or without AC. So here's what I'm going to do. AC, yes or no. With or without automatic transmission. Automatic transmission. Yes or no. These are my only options here. With or without power windows. With windows. And then with or without a CD player. So there are 8 colors. All right, so choice of air conditioning or not, that I think everybody would choose to have air conditioning, especially here in the South. But maybe this is an old question, so we have a choice, yes or no. So there's 2 options. Automatic transmission, yes or no, 2 options. Power windows, yes or no, 2 options. CD player, yes or no, 2 options. All right, so if we type this in, very simple. You may not even need a calculator. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, that's 16 times 8. So 128. Or I could type it in all together. Let's see. 8 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. If you do that, even though this is a simple calculation, double check to make sure that you didn't have too many 2's or not enough 2's. Make sure it matches. Again, I got 128. So 128. I think I'll do maybe one more for this video. I'm told that if you make a video too long, students will lose interest. So you want to keep them short and sweet. So I'm going to try that, although sometimes these videos may have to go longer. I'll try to keep them under 10 minutes. Okay, so number 10. It's a good one. I'm going to show you a couple ways we could do this one, actually. You're taking a multiple choice test that has 5 questions. Each of the questions has 4 answer choices. So each question has A, B, C, D, with 1 correct answer per question. So that statement right here is actually extra. We don't really need that because we're not trying to figure out the correct ways. We just want to know how many ways. So if we select one of the choices for each question and leave nothing blank, how many ways can we do this? All right, so 5 questions. I think it would be a good idea to do blanks. Right? So each of my blanks is each question. So question 1, question 2, question 3, question 4, and of course question 5. And here's what changes. I think this will be the same, the number of questions, but I think what they change on you is how many choices you've got. So we have 4 choices here. A, B, C, D. So I'm going to do 4. The same thing with question 2, question 3, and 4, and question 5. Okay. So we have 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 is 1024. We type that in. And what I want to show you here is because we have 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4, we can type this in the calculator a lot faster if we recognize it. So here's what we could also type. You could also type 4 to the 5th power. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do that in the calculator. Now, in the calculator you use for this class, you have to use something to indicate that you're going to raise it up. Okay? So the parentheses are optional. I'm not going to put them, but for this little caret button is how we're going to raise it to the 5th. Okay. So in the calculator, there's a 4, a caret button, 5. That's what you can do. Obviously, it's also quick just to do this. But later on, when we have to raise things to very high numbers, this shortcut is a good idea.